Guys, and welcome to another video. This is my setup. A lot of people ask me what I carry when I'm out and about, and I thought I'd give you a full rundown of what I carry. So first and foremost, back door. Everybody needs protective gloves. I like these gloves. I buy them in bulk. Great gloves to have in the back of the compartment. I also carry some hand sanitizer, especially today with what's going on with coronavirus. I've also carry insect repellent. Not so good this time of year, but I put it all over me in the summer and it keeps the insects off, hopefully keeps them away, and allows me to shoot freely. Carry torches. This is one of many torches that I carry. That's the white light one. A little bit of disinfectant. I spray that on certain farms when I have to go in, just over my feet and whatever. And then I also carry a little bit of a hunting knife in the back of the truck, and I use that for various reasons, but it's always useful. Carry a knife, you never know when it might come in useful, but that always stays in the back of the truck. Everything's in the back of the truck, as you can see, so I know everything is at hand when I need it and where it is, so when I'm working at night I can see everything we go. Right, I also carry a little bit of insulation tape as spare and a box full of spare batteries. Different types of batteries, and also in this box is a very unique little thing. It's made by my friend up in Scotland at Mine Products. It's a whistle made out of a bullet case. He does them to the calibre you want. You put it in and it's basically a fox caller. A very nice little squeaker, nice touch. Keep those there. Yeah, another torch. Can't have enough torches, that's another white light one. You never know, because one torch might not be enough on the night time. I also carry a heavy duty container in the back of the truck, put carcasses in. It saves all the blood and everything going all over the back of the truck, and it can be washed out and disinfected when needed. I normally shoot off platforms. I prefer to shoot off the roof. These are just work platforms, aluminium style work platforms, heavy duty. I cover them with a bit of old carpet, and that reduces the noise, keeps the noise down. A bit mucky this time of year, they always are, covered in mud. But yeah, very, very sturdy. I've painted it black so it doesn't shine at night and reflect. Yeah, they're a great addition to the truck. Oh, and that's a spare one. I've covered that one with AstroTurf. Blends in nicely when you're on a glass field. Again, you can see it's completely covered in mud because of the time of year we're at. Right, let's get into the magic box. This is my Pulsar thermal spotter. I've also got a HIC 15, which I've lent out to a customer at the moment. He's trying it out, so I'm using my Pulsar. I've had this one now for about 6 years. I always carry 2 spare packs of batteries, one with the power pack and the other one's got Kentel batteries in. Kentel are really great batteries for high use units. So yeah, vitally important. Flask. Anybody who knows me knows that I can't be without a cup of tea or a flask. So the flask is in the back of the truck as well. What else we got in here? Let's have a look. Yeah, that's the Icotec 350. Get them from Best Fox Call. Decent. This one. And there's a Fox Pro. Get those from Bushwear. All of these products are available at Shooting Sports UK. So if you need anything, just drop us a shout and we can get them. That's an old Calibri caller. Goodness me, I've had that a number of years now. It's a bit battered and a bit worn, but it does come in useful occasionally. Have a rummage round. There's a controller for the Fox Pro. I'm not a fan of the Fox Pro controller. Another old caller there. The U caller, I think that one. The U caller, I've had it for donkey's years. It comes with an external speaker. There it is, the external speaker. But that external speaker can also be used on the Icotec and the Fox Pro as well. So it does come in useful. So yeah, have another rummage around, see what else I could find. That's the controller for the Icotec. I like the Icotec controller. It's got a nifty little feature. If I can actually get it the right way around, Paul, come on. There you go. It slides onto that, keeps it all neat and tidy, so you know exactly where your controller is. The Icotec, the Fox Pro doesn't come with that, but it does come with the loop. So what the point of the loop is, I don't know. This is a handy bit of kit. This is a padded bit of cloth that was made for me by a mate's mum, and in each corner of that, it's got a magnet. So what you can do, put it on your roof at night, sticks to your roof on a windy condition, and you can put stuff down without making too much noise and clattering around. So really, really nice bit of kit. In this bag here, I always carry, it's essential to carry a first aid kit. First aid kit, you just don't know what you're going to do. I'm clumsy, so I'll always be cutting myself. Oh yeah, bought insect repellent. I hate mosquitoes. Cable ties come in handy, especially if you own a Land Rover. They've pulled me out of trouble quite a few times. A boot low deer call. I also use it as a fox call. It does come in useful. Always in the back of the truck, handy. What else have we got here? Oh yeah, more fox calls. I've got the silver whistle there. That's okay. I've never really got on with that. That's the old-fashioned caller, and a peep squeaker. They're very nice. I'll keep them on a lanyard. More torches. Never have enough. Got a green one. And what's that one? That's the red one. Yep. always keep lots of torches around, always useful. You don't know when you're going to just flash the torch around the field. What else we got in the box? A magic box full of, oh, what we got. Yep, this is my wind meter. To be honest with you, don't use it very often. Normally use it when I'm on zeroing days, but keeps it in the pocket. It's very handy. Don't usually normally use it at night. Don't need it. Big 5 litre container of water for washing hands, just in case you need it, and a towel, obviously, to dry your hands. But also comes in useful, the beer towels, for wiping down anything that's damp on your equipment. So that's a really great idea that I've had for a number of years. Bit of baler twine. Goodness me, baler twine comes in useful if if you want to strip a towel off a fox, or you want to tie up a gate or whatever, comes in useful. Always carry a bit of baler twine. So yeah, I also carry a set of stable sticks. These are the stable sticks. These again are available at the shop. Very, very handy, very, very sturdy shooting platform. I just enjoy, if you've got a follow-up shot or you've got to walk around, especially if you're bunny bashing, great bits of kit. I also carry a number of bags. I think you've probably seen all these before. They're filled with rice. When I'm shooting off the roof, I'm bench rest shooting basically, so I use a lot of bags, all different sizes. That's a nice soft bag. My wife made me that. Very useful bit of kit. All heights, all sizes. You just don't know what scenario you're going to need, so I always carry a bit of everything. And then the back of here, I think I've got one. Yep, that's the suede covered wedge shape. That's for some of the GRS stocks that I've got are a little bit more difficult to use on bags than others, and that slides underneath it nicely. So that's pretty much basically what I've got in the back of the truck. It's a commercial truck, so the floor can be washed out and scrubbed, and everything fits in there perfectly. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go around the front and show you the setup. I normally shoot off the roof, but I'm going to show you the setup, get my rifle out, and we'll have a look from the front and see what we can get. As you can see, oh, now you'll probably notice that I am actually doing a commentary on this, but as you've just seen go past, we've got we've got a tractor that's just gone past with a muck trailer on the back, and he decides that he's going to start spreading muck right behind me. So for noise, I'm doing a narration on this. This is a magnetic cloth again. I'm shooting off the bonnet. I don't normally shoot off the bonnet. I normally shoot off the roof. As you can see, stops it sliding around, which is really nice. So I normally put my thermal on there. Again, you can clatter it around at night. Doesn't make any difference. And it won't slide off the bonnet as well, which is also handy when you just spend £2.5 on a thermal. What I'm going to do is put a bag underneath the bonnet just to lift it up. It just takes off that angle and gives you a flatter platform to shoot off. Like I say, you haven't got this issue on the roof, but if you're shooting off the bonnet, if I'm zeroing, I like a flat surface, and it's quite stable. So yeah, I like that. It's better than the tilt. So what I'm going to do now is pop down. I'm going to get my my gun out of the case. I hasten to add that the gun is unloaded, so for anybody who was questioning, it is unloaded. This is my Tikka 222. It's a very faithful gun of mine. I've had it for a number of years, and it's just a stunningly accurate rifle. You can see my setup there. It's in a GRS stock. It's the Nordic Wolf limited edition one there. It's got a tactical knob that I put on there, but it is a standard rifle, just proving that the gun's empty. I've got Starlight Archer on the top there with a Hawk sidewinder 6-24 by 56 on the front end. It's got a small side wheel there for the parallax adjustable. All the flip mounts have a little bit of silicone inside to keep the moisture off, and it's got a PBir-L laser on the top, again with the silicone in the front. It's fully adjustable mount. This is the throw lever that my friend up in Scotland at Mine Products produces. Again, excellent bit of kit and very useful at night. It's got an old moderator on. I don't even know how they make that moderator, to be honest, but it came with the rifle when I purchased it. So yeah, it's a lovely rifle. It's a standard stock rifle. I've done nothing else to it other than put the stock on it. I do have a couple of custom rifles, but this one is just basically a standard one. That's a Harris bipod on the front end. So people ask me, how do you shoot? And because of the scope is so far back, I just think to myself, yeah, it is a bit awkward. So people who don't understand, so what I've gone to get a bag, and basically, like I was saying earlier on, I'm basically bench rest shooting. So I place the bag under the back of the gun there, and I'll just show you how windy it is. It is quite windy here, so that bag's not going anywhere, which is a great touch. I love the magnet. Sorry, I'll keep on rambling on about that, but yeah, a nice little touch. I'm just soft, I think. But yeah, simple things please simple minds. Keeps your thermal nice and safe and toasty warm. So it's very handy. So when you're out at night, you could be spotting along like that. As you can see, yeah, I'm just doing a reenactment now. I've seen a fox, I'll put it down. What I like to use is I use my left eye for spotting and my right eye for shooting. If I use my left eye continually for spotting, obviously it doesn't affect my night vision in my right eye. So my right eye will get down onto the Archer. As you can see, it does come a fair way back. It's about 7 inches longer than the actual standard scope, and it does make the shooting position a little bit awkward, but I like to place my hand underneath the butt, and I can stand back off it. Like I say, on bench rest shooting, it's a 222, so there's not a lot of recoil, and that way you don't get the old bruise around the eye when you fire. Like I said in previous videos, I'm not too keen on having rubber eyepieces, so for me, that's how I shoot my Archer. I've got used to it over the years. It's so simple. You can see the Archer just pops off there. And the nice thing about the Archer is you can use a gun during the daytime as well. And so it's a very useful bit of kit. I like it. It's my way of shooting. It's not for everybody, and I understand that. So for everybody that has different ways of shooting, whether you're using a completely dedicated version like an ATN or a Sightmark Wraith or something along those lines, I prefer having the Archer. That's just my personal opinion. I've got a magazine there full of, it's got 3 shots in it. I always carry a pouch that's got spare bullets in. You never know when you're going to have a bit of a purple patch on the night. So yeah, and of course the most essential thing that you have to take with you when you're out foxing is a flask. So yeah, that's basically all my setup. Everything that I use is available at Shooting Sports UK. If anybody wants to call me at the shop, or if anybody wants to drop me a message on here, please feel free. So I'm going to enjoy myself a nice cup of tea. I'm going to put all the stuff away because I'm out foxing later on tonight. So cheers guys, thanks for tuning in, much appreciated. Talk to you soon.